Hey Taurus, let's go for March 2021. Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the Hermit. So I see some times coming that might be great for recovery. Might be great to take some time for yourself, to nurture yourself, to be your best and most solid you that you can be for yourself. If you are reliable to other people, how reliable are you for yourself? When you do not care for yourself as much as you do for others, that might cause you quite, some sleepless nights, some bad energies around you. And the Hermit is calling for introspection, but also she's definitely celebrating the moon and the night, having a good time. This is very important. Also the Empress, after so much work has been done and she's totally self-sustainable, self-reliant, she gets a break here. These all with the Nine of Swords seem quite they are all kind of, you don't see the eyes. She covers her eyes in her hand, not even looking. We don't see her eyes because she's looking outside, and her eyes are closed because she's relaxing. So there's something about also not showing your face, which is okay if it's necessary, if you need to hide a little bit. So we have your main story here. Okay. So the King of Wands. Yeah, that's solidity. Knowing exactly what you do. To be in power, so much in power, we need to be relaxed and at peace with ourselves, correct? So, and while doing that, there's a lot of solitude here, I see. A lot of being for yourself, being on your own. Grounding maybe, your element, earth. Just maybe calling for attention to not hold on too much to things, because you're kind of holding on here to ideas with some fellow people, maybe together, I don't know, going for something. So holding on things that inspire you, action, all the ones here. So there lies kind of a little bit of distress in all of it. So there's kind of an invitation to also include more the emotional aspects of yourself from a very mature and stable position. This is the King of Cups. So, yeah, this might protect you also from, you know, some attacks that you might fear. So there's a lot of wands, action, activity, some form of plan and I don't know, kind of activism. A lot of support, coming from support, making you very grounded. But here again, in your on your mind, there's kind of a little bit of a turn from the masculine energy of being. I mean, they're both very determined. So the king is maybe more about like having all the power, as we know, the structures of the world. So on your mind is more kind of more of a powerful position, still very powerful and determined, but more with you know, sharing, more trying to make, if you make things, then you want them to be just for people, and you want to have kind of common stuff, common ideas, knowledge, so that kind of people around you are satisfied. So you don't want to be fighting against anybody. So I think this is why the transition is needed. In the transition, there's a cup needed. So more of the water energy, more somebody like you become somebody who is kind of not only determined for your thing, but also open towards other ideas and other impacts. Also, kind of the magician here is also having it all elements, kind of taking and feeding their ideas with a variety of things, not too much stuck with one. So I also think of all the wands, of the fire here, and then we have the devil. I mean, this is earth, but it's also kind of fiery, right? We associate the devil with fire and burning, and here are wands burning, so this is not what you want. Yeah, relaxing, inviting the more watery aspect, and the king sits in stormy waters, but is completely in control of it, and yeah, that's how I read. So this card in particular is very funny because there's this little fish trying to jump up. Go and focus, please. Were the cards focused before? So here the fish is, you know, when you think of the Page of Cups, where the fish is in the cup and kind of almost talking to the person. So here we have the king sitting there in stormy water, being completely calm and cool, sipping his drink. Yeah, and kind of looking in the future and seeing that there are definitely possibilities, but also kind of a little bit of a anxiety about, yeah, that you might need to protect yourself, or maybe you can also kind of slide into being overly protective of yourself, even when you actually do not really need it, because the outcome is the judgment. So it's like, you know, it will be how can I say it? So things will be just, truth will be spoken, things will come to an end, will wrap up slowly, and you know, there's also a lot of freedom and relief in all of it. So let me put some little tarot cards for clarification, just to, I don't know, let's do it for the devil. So I see definitely action and a good time for you to, you know, to grab yourself together and start something. You are supported. And you kind of have the right things already on your mind. It's just that, I don't know, maybe it's the fear also of, yeah, what if you let go of control and kind of, then you don't have control over it, so that might freak you out at some points. But I see you here as being able to let go and to connect also with other people, to share resources and to share, you know, to how do you call that when you put all the forces together, and you know, when everybody participates and contributes what they can contribute. So, okay. So, yeah, the devil. So maybe there's also something interfering in your in this month, in this situation, kind of breaking a little bit your calmness, your coolness, as if it's not difficult enough to stay balanced. Sorry, I just need to drink in between. So yeah, there's a little bit of wanting to get away from a situation. But I feel like this getting away is, maybe it's not the right time. So whatever situation this is in particular for you, it may be kind of not the right time, because it feels as if you're kind of going and then you're landing in the same kind of situation again. So I feel there's kind of more to it. So there's more to learn. And I think this is more related to a romantic situation that is maybe a bit uncomfortable for you at the moment. So if you're in a bad situation and you suffer, and the people around you or this person or whoever is making you suffer, then I would never encourage to, you know, to stay and to kind of work through it. No, I would say then it's the best. Then there's always, every time is the best time to leave and to go and get and look for something, for a better situation for you, because it's already waiting just as you leave. As soon as you leave, it's kind of the countdown for the better situation, for the better person to meet is already starting. So, but if it's kind of, you have to, you will know it for yourself. There might be something else that you just have to take care that it's not kind of spiraling. Yeah, I believe that this letting go of being overly controlled and kind of very traditional and holding on to the solid things in life, because the King of Cups is, yeah, it's about the fluidity, more about the flow, whereas the Hierophant can be quite strict with the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the same card that follows. So we have this Seven of Wands, and we have it here in reverse together with the Hierophant, clarifying the King. So I would say when this comes out like this, it looks like, yeah, please take care, because it kind of, kind of mirrors something that is going on here. And it's better to really focus on making more balance in your life. Creating, not making. You create balance. Balance in between those, activity-driven things and having the control, having, the things in your hand, and the trust also in the universe. So the balance between controlling and trusting that you can sail the stormy waters. So you do have all it needs, or if you try, you will definitely transition to the magician here, who definitely has it all. So learning is a process. Getting from one situation to another is a process. So yeah. Do you feel like clarifying anything else? Maybe the Judgment. Let me put. So it's the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Swordy. Okay, so something you were fighting for is coming to an end. Not the same situation you're fighting here. Here I see more like an activism, like being. It's something in community, with friends, family, and people. This is more of a personal thing, kind of. So there will be a relief on this, heartbreaking situation that is connected to that, and maybe it will caused by a new realization you have, like a new, mind. How do you call that? So something that comes into your mind, an idea, and you will acknowledge that some things are, when they're lost, they're lost. When they're over, they're over. And it will feel like a relief, definitely. There will be nothing unresolved attached to it, so you would clearly have the capability of moving on from there. So I think this is the march for you, Taurus. So yeah, I think it's quite a cool month. So there's a bit of action, a call for you to relax. Something about spiraling into in habits, kind of wanting to let go of something, but then getting back, something like this. So and I feel like the cards suggest to incorporate more of the watery energy, and so kind of being a little bit less practical in things, but get in the flow and cherish the resources other people bring and the contributions other people may make, even if it doesn't look for you as if they are very the best one, or the way you would do it or something. Kind of be okay with 80%. Because I bet you get the 100 when you say I'm willing to to be okay with the 80. And then I see relief, things resolving, heartbreak ending, and not just because something outside happens, but because you change, you have the realization, you make the decision. yeah, I see you being totally alright with it. Okay, and yeah, get yourself breaks. And if you need to you know, to hide your face for some reason, I don't know why it's like a metaphorical metaphor thing. I feel like that's okay. That's okay. Let me check an oracle cards. Oops. Ah, come on. Okay. The Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, maybe this is the healing information that you'll have here in the end. Not necessarily at the end of the month, but somewhere, you know, time aspects are very, very, very strange in this reality. So here we have the Medicine Guardian. I can read for you what the booklet says, if you have a minute. Not the whole thing, but just the kind of, not extended message, but a little bit more than what it says on the cards. So we have the message is: listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. So yeah, it's not only what within you, but kind of the whole way and process towards it. So yeah, and these oracle cards, I mean, I know they're a little bit cartoony, but I feel like it's quite fun to actually imagine those people, you know, coming and visiting you in their role, in their kind of profession, you know, like this dude or girl, I don't know. They are a medicine guardian, and then you can kind of have a conversation with them, you know, visualizing a conversation. And it's very interesting to then kind of track your own thoughts and the, you know, possible responses that come in, because they show and declare or convey, I don't know the right word, they definitely show you a lot about you, or disclose a lot about yourself, so you can actually learn from it, right? Okay, Taurus, I think that's it for the month of March. I hope you liked it. If you liked, you know, you can comment and stuff if you wish. Otherwise, I wish you a very good time. Have a nice, you know, if you have spring in your latitude. Otherwise, or parallel, I don't know, I'm sorry. So anyway, wherever you are, I hope you will have a good March, however it looks like for you. Yeah, enjoy your time, and see you next time. Bye.